Hey, Weasel here, and today I'm getting ready to jump in for some Borderlands 2 VR, only on PlayStation VR. So, if this were the normal standard run-of-the-mill VR game, this would be part 1 of my complete walkthrough, start to finish, of Borderlands 2 VR. However, this is no standard run-of-the-mill VR game. This is one of those Skyrim VR, Fallout 4 VR, massive, expansive ports that even if I had the time to play through this thing from start to finish, there's no way my hard drive can handle it. So what I'm planning to do here is I'm just going to jump in, show you a few things that I've noticed about the game, give you my thoughts, and we'll go from there. So let's get in. Okay, so first of all, visually I think things look pretty good here. The art style definitely works in VR, even more so than I think than on a flat screen. I like the comic booky, cartoony look of the place. It really pops when it's in 3 dimensions. Everything's pretty crisp and clear. There is some distortion, but it's mainly off to the distance. I am playing on my PS4 Pro, and I am using my Marcel M cable, so this is the best case scenario for this or any other game on PS4. But everything looks pretty good. On the other hand, I would say that there could be some more contrast. The colors are kind of muted. Kind of like if you've ever had an Oculus Rift on, how everything looks just a little bit more dull. It doesn't look bad per se, but compared to some other games on PlayStation VR, I would say that this one has a bit less contrast. But overall it looks pretty good. I have noticed some stutter, not bad, but when I move, sometimes I notice a little bit of jitter in the world around me. It's not game breaking or anything, it's just noticeable. It's there, so I thought I would comment on it. But overall, it's a very good looking game, well above average, and I would say that I don't have very many complaints about it. So let's look around here. So this, like I said, this is one of those epic games that you could spend forever in. The basic goal of this game is to loot. I mean, basically there's a story, of course, like any epic game, but not only is there a main story, there's also side missions, and the side missions are basically just thinly veiled excuses to either go loot something, find something, or kill something. Which is great, because that's the whole fun of this game, is looting and shooting. It's what this game was made to do. And it's a very big world. There's lots of places to look. You can steal stuff out of people's mailboxes. Pretty much anywhere you can go, you're going to find loot. You come up on these roofs, you're going to find loot. You hide behind a rock, you're going to find a box of loot. And this is my cup of tea. It's the type of game that I love. I like to explore the world in VR, and I like to be rewarded for my patience and meticulous gameplay. And this game does it. There is 1,000 guns to find, 1,000 different upgrades and add-ons, and it's almost too much. Almost too much. So let's move along here a little bit. And last time I played, I just had cleared this area. The good thing about it is it saves all of your money, all of your items, but whenever you save and come back into the game, all of the loot regenerates. So you can hit the same spots again, grab more money, grab more items. There is no shortage of stuff to find in this game. It's everywhere. So let's just move our way on down through here a little bit. I am still toward the beginning of the game. I've put maybe an hour or two into this just so I could get used to the controls and basically just feel comfortable in it. Which, by the way, I did not feel comfortable at first. These controls, the default controls, were very hard for me to grasp. And the reason why, let me just bring the menu up here and show you. There are different control schemes here. Let me find the controls. Oh, I guess it's not in that menu. It's in this menu, options, controls. All right, so the game defaults to walk plus teleport, which is mixed. It's a mixed locomotion setup, which I normally like in most games. The place where this game fails, though, is that it puts the standard move button, the walk button, and the teleport button on the same controller. So if you're like me, you're walking 90% of the time and you're just using the teleport to get out of a jam, but say you're walking through an area and you get ambushed and you need to move quickly, it's hard to navigate between the walk button and teleport button. You're constantly thinking of which button do I need to hit. I'm sure you get used to it over time, but as a new player, it was very frustrating for me to not be able to get away from my enemies. But then I checked the controls menu and went through some of the options and found this, the walk plus jump setup. And in this setup, as you can see, the walk button is on the left, the jump button is on the right. That made all the difference. As soon as I switched to this controller scheme, I was immediately comfortable. I've had no trouble since then handling myself in a battle. So if you're new to this game like I am and you have trouble grasping the controls at first, just cycle through the options and find what works best for you. This world really is something to behold. I really do enjoy the art style. It's like being in a comic book. It looks like we've got some enemies down here. Left trigger hones in your aim, and right trigger fires. When you pull the trigger, you need to be ready for a fight, because these guys start coming out in droves.
I enjoyed that.
The headshot animation is really satisfying. I really love it. It makes it very gratifying to take one of these guys out in that fashion. In general, and I know it's still early in the game, the action sequences have not been very difficult. For the most part, I've been able to do just what I did just there and just hide behind some light cover, stand still and fight. And that has worked. And you know, in most games, say like Farpoint, for example, if you go into Farpoint and you stand still and fight, those spiders are going to swarm you and you're going to be dead quickly. Let's say Doom VFR. If you stand still in Doom VFR for 2 seconds, even at the very beginning of the game, they've got you. You're done. In this game, I've pretty much just been able to duck behind some light cover, stand still, and lay down some headshots, and I've been able to handle anything that's come at me. Now, that being said, this is still the beginning of the game. I'm sure it's going to get more difficult as we go, but so far, it hasn't been very challenging as far as the fighting goes. Basically, all I've really had to do, I haven't even really had to dip into my special skills. I really don't have very much experience using like the bullet time or anything in this game. I haven't had to use it. Basically, if you just make sure that your most powerful guns are equipped and your best shield is equipped, you can generally handle these guys pretty easily. And this just goes back to what I was saying earlier. There is just so much to loot in this game. It's just everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's something. And really, half of the game so far to me has been choosing what to keep and what to drop. Because there's guns everywhere. Everything has a dollar value, and you can sell it for money, and you can use the money to buy health or ammo or any other kind of item that you need. But basically, there's been too much of it for me really to sit and ponder how for a long time what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to drop. So basically, I just go into my menu, I order things in order of value, and whatever costs the least I drop, and whatever costs the most I keep. And so far that's worked out pretty well for me. Alright, we got some more bad guys here. Pop.
Finally, someone to kill.
Yeah, finally someone to kill. Try it, buddy. And here they come, just like I said. You have to watch for those grenades. They do throw things at you from time to time. And that does hurt. Love that headshot. So cool. Uh-oh. Here comes a mad badass berserker. Or a psycho, as it were. Come on, buddy. You got nothing. You got nothing, son. Oh, not there. See, just like that. 10 guys come at you. You just stand your ground, move when they throw a grenade. Have your good guns and shield on, and I don't think I took any damage there. My shield did, but I think all of my health is intact. And as usual, stuff everywhere to loot. And in case you're wondering, I'm well beyond the $26 gun stage. These things are a dime a dozen. May say $20, but it's really just a dime a dozen. Ooh, a $30 gun, a little bit better, but still not quite good enough. I'm basically just looking for ammo and money at this point. The good guns are a little bit more well hidden normally. For example, I found some pretty good stuff up on this roof here in that big box. Normally when you see one of these big boxes here, it's full of good stuff. Like, here's some shields. It's a $70 item. That's pretty good. 42. I'll take this one. Okay, so my inventory's full, it says. This is something that's rather annoying about the game. I'm sure the backpack expands at a later point, but to start off, you've got 12 items and that's it. And with hundreds of things that you find on the ground, it's annoying to only be able to carry 12. So we have things ordered by value. We're going to go to the bottom of the list. And we have a pistol here that is $52. That's a pretty good pistol. Revolver, $54. And there's the one that I'm using. I think that's the one that I'm using. Maybe not. Oh no, it just looks similar. Okay. So I'm going to drop this $52 gun and pick up the $70 shield. So we just hit triangle and it's gone. And then you back out and you just toss it. Alright, so we're going to grab this shield. I probably should have sold some stuff when I was up there in town to clear some space and put things into my wallet, namely money. Alright, so the last time I played, I came over into this area and there was a mini boss over here. And I handled it pretty easily. Oh, there's his little brother. So are these guys seriously going to come back now? Alright. Just have to light them up. Let's see. Yep, the big guy's still here. Where are you at? He's up there. So this big cannon thing he's on is pretty slow, so you just have to move. Alright, I need to get out of here and let my shield regenerate, so I'm going to just do a lap. Guys get upon you like this, you can melee attack and take them out pretty easily. Just chop them down. See, easy peasy. Now he's loose and he's got a grenade launcher or something. We can just stand here pretty much and just headshot him a few times. And his shield gives out before mine does. Oh, come on, guys. Leave me alone. So that was a mini boss. I didn't think I was going to have to go through that again, but apparently I was wrong. See, my shield held up. I didn't take any damage. If I had taken damage, there's health on the ground. Easy peasy, right? And there's these grenade add-ons, which I think I already have one. Let's see here. Grenade damage 178, blast radius 770. So let's check out the one that I have. Go into the options, inventory, 178, 770. I already have that, so we're just going to leave that on the ground and move along. So that's the mini boss, and the big boss is actually in this thing over here. Check that out. Fire-breathing dragon in this post-apocalyptic wasteland. By the way, that cannon that guy was firing at me, you can get in that thing and fire it. That's how I got through this door. And I actually, after many failed attempts...
I might have tried to stage a mutiny on Captain Flint's ship before the flash freeze, which explains why his men are currently beating the crap out of me. Right, guys? Shut up! Okay.
That was Claptrap. Claptrap's probably the biggest downside of this game. That thing is annoying. Whenever you're in its presence, it does not shut up. Ever. And it gets old quickly. Anyway, as I was saying, when I was in that cannon, after many failed attempts, I actually managed to shoot one of these flying creatures in the sky. And I don't even think it killed it, because they like swarmed me after I hit it and like started attacking me. But they leave you alone after a minute. They just, like a Brazilian MMA fighter, when you hit them, they have to hit you back at all costs. Alright, you notice me just shaking out my move here. This is something that I have experienced more than once. Is a little bit of move drift. And I have a good camera set up. It's modular. My camera has many mounting points in my room. I've tried multiple mounting points, and I'm still getting this move drift from time to time. Again, not game breaking, just annoying. But it's there nonetheless. Oh, nice. What just hit me? Are these things... See what I say? They just have to get you a couple times and then they'll leave you alone. If they don't stop, I'm gonna have to kill them, I guess. Maybe that barrel I blew up exploded on them. Alright, you asked for it, guys. Come here and say hello to my little friend. Yeah, how'd you like that, buddy? Come here. Come on. Where'd they go? Had enough, I guess? Good, I didn't want to do that anyway. I'm a lover of animals. I don't like shooting them. But hey, they had it coming. You don't think I'm a lover of animals, then check out my Here They Lie playthrough. And you will find out otherwise. Loot, loot, loot. That's what this game is all about. Shoot some, loot some. Explore, shoot, loot. Lather, rinse, and repeat. But it's fun. This is my type of game.
Claptrap's got a new friend, huh? I gotta say, I missed the little hunk of junk. The noises he made when we set him on fire brings a tear to my eye.
That was Captain Flint, the boss of this area. I have not yet made his acquaintance. I stopped right here last time I played.
Ouch.
See, that's all I've had to deal with so far. I can just pretty much stand still and take these guys out. Fun, but not very difficult. Again, I've heard stories about this game. I've never played any Borderlands games before, even before VR, and I've heard stories about the difficulty. So, I'm sure it's coming, I just haven't got there yet. Have you noticed the jitter as I move? Everything kind of stutters sometimes. Annoying. I guess I can't open that one. Inflammatory Aegeus. I think I've got this one, or I had it before and got rid of it. Too many guns to keep up with. I quit trying to read the features on them a long time ago. I mean, if you tried to read every feature of every gun that you come across, you would make it about 50 yards before you quit playing. It would take an hour to move anywhere because there's so much of this stuff. Okay, full ammo. I don't really see anywhere else to go unless I can get up on this roof. Is there anything even up there? I don't think so. Nah, there's not even anything up there. I mean, outside from the jitter, everything looks really good. Everything's crisp, you know. Not much distortion as far as that goes. It's enjoyable just to look around. They blew that barrel up behind me. Return the favor. Have some aim drift or some move drift there is actually quite annoying.
Showers me in blood and sweat.
Oh crap.
How enjoyable.
Easy peasy. More cheap weaponry.
At the sound of Egan screaming for his life, it will be 2:30.
Well, I can say with
Again at 2:35.
I can say definitively that the environments are getting cooler. This place here looks pretty cool. I'm enjoying being here right now, just looking around.
Why I keep playing these pre-recorded messages on a loop? Well, I've got a great answer for you. A red-hot poker to the eye. Isn't that right, Claptrap?
It was just a question, Mr. Flynn.
That's Captain Flynn for you.
Sounds like Claptrap's having a hard time. The sad thing about it is I don't feel the least bit sorry for the little guy. I kind of hope they kill him. You know, but then again, Claptrap at this point in the story is the protagonist. He's who's driving the story forward. So I guess I kind of need him just so that I'll have something to do. Have some direction. Look at that. That thing looks absolutely awesome in VR. Full ammo. Gun I don't want. More cheap weapons. You see, this is the type of thing that I love. You can just search this place for days. And most of the time you're just going to find standard weaponry, but every now and then you'll come across something like this. Skirmish carbine. Alright, let's see here. Let's move to our big weapon, and so that does some damage there. That's what I like to see. So I'm going to drop a pistol and pick that thing up because it looks pretty cool. So, back into the menu, into the inventory. The move drift is becoming very annoying. Yes, I have moved my camera into multiple places. I normally don't have drift with the moves. I do get it occasionally with the aim. But to get move drift is something unusual for me. Guess we're going to drop this one. Wrong button. Alright, then we're going to pick up this. And I'm going to go back into the inventory. And I'm going to equip that. And we hit select and select. Alright, and just like that, you can see I've already got over $1,000 here. And this is just from running around in the first area a couple hours, killing guys and looting all the boxes that I see. Nothing special. I'm still a novice at this game. There's just so much to find. See, it's everywhere, literally everywhere. They give you money to buy ammo and and health, but then they give you a bunch of ammo and health too, so it's not like you even really need to buy anything. All you have to do is look for whatever you need and you'll find it. Thought I saw another box over here. I guess not.
Mommy is going to be so mad. Just never gonna give you up.
Super satisfying and fun. Makes you feel like a superhero or an action star or something. Okay. The whole mattress. Anybody need to take a nap? Grenades. I don't even think I've fired off a grenade yet. I haven't had to. Always some good stuff in the porta potties, by the way. Well, look at that. That's a submachine gun. I don't even think I have that. That looks like a submachine gun anyway. Extendified pistol. Asset impact. I don't know. Not too impressed with any of this stuff, honestly. I mean, they have good magazine sizes, but I think I'm good. Unless there's a vending machine around here somewhere where I can unload some of this stuff. These places just go and go forever. It says, piss off. Well, I'm not going to piss off. I'm going to piss on. I'm going to piss on your face. Give me that money. What's this? Boom. Oh, that didn't kill him?
Baby, I'll still let you go! Stop being patient! I'll pay you back! I'll need your skin back right up!
Oh, there's a big dude there. Badass Marauder, it said.
I can take it!
Says he can take it. Well, take it then, buddy. Yeah, he could take it until he couldn't. Oh, there is a vending machine. Just in case I need some health. Need to buy some health even though I haven't taken a single hit to my health since I started playing this. I can buy some if I need it. Again, I've got a pretty good shield loaded here, and I haven't had to get any health.
Hope you've had your shots.
Item of the day, a speedy shield. That's not as good as the shield I'm using. Well, there's a better shield. Better capacity anyway. You know what? If it's better, better is better, right? And I've got all this money to spend, so why not spend it on something better? Well, there's a good one. Jumbo shield. Okay. I think I'm going to buy this jumbo shield. I have to get rid of stuff. Well, let's sell. So you go up here if you want to sell something. Alright, so customization. I didn't even know oh, that's that grenade thing. Okay. Shields. I'm going to sell all of my shields. Got this grenade mod. I've got this customization stuff. It's basically just skins. And I don't know if I have to carry that around or if I can unload that at one of the customization machines. So I'm just going to hold on to that stuff for now. What do we have here? Coach gun, Rocketeer. I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff just because I've got too much. Is that the one? That's not the one I have. Alright, so this is just my backpack stuff. It's not the stuff I have equipped. Oh no, there's the one I have equipped. So that stuff's down here. And it's safe, so that's good. Have a shotgun. I got rid of all my pistols. What did I just sell? That's not good. I don't know. You can go over here and buy stuff back. So let's see what I sold. I sold my Rocketeer. I'm buying that back. I did not mean to sell it. Alright, so now that we've cleared out some of our inventory, we can go to purchase and get that big badass jumbo shield.
Good luck.
Well, thank you. So now we've cleared some space in our backpack. We've got a better shield.
Next time you're bleeding to death, just think, doctor said.
Will do, buddy. Let's make sure that we're equipped here. Oh, we're not. So let's go over here, pick our new shield, select it, and swap it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go back in here,
Ain't dead. I'll keep you that way.
go to sell. We're going to go down here and sell that shield too. Just so we can have the it's not about the money, it's about the backpack space.
Stay alive out there.
So now we're good. We've got some badass weaponry here. Oh, and let me show you something else too. As you play and you complete certain tasks, they give you these skill points. And I've just recently got into this, but there are different skills that you can unlock, and basically as you get your skill points, you choose where you want to apply them, and you can unlock special abilities and skills. So I've already started this one here, which increases your zoom and decreases your recoil with all guns. So I'm going to continue putting my points into this until I unlock it. Alright, so I think we're good to go now. Some fairly good weapons equipped. Have a better shield than we started with. And the one we had was great. Okay, why not? Pick it up. $37, $37, $31, $54. I mean, if money was really an issue, I would just pick all this stuff up, walk over there and sell it, but that doesn't make for a very entertaining video, does it? Well, check out the dude on the dartboard. I believe this dude probably owes somebody money, or he owed somebody money. Looks like they collected. Took it out of his butt.
Got a proposition for you two. You and Clappy be our personal torture buddies for life, and we won't kill you. Think it over. Take your time.
Well, I have a proposition for you, sir. If you come out now, I will stick this gun up your butt and pull the trigger until the bullets come out your eyes. Oh, that wasn't a proposition. That was a premonition. That's what's going to happen. Hey. Easy enough. Oh. Rude to shoot a man in the back. You gentlemen have no scruples. Oh, health on the ground as if I ever need it. Boom. Fool.
Me up. We can talk this through, right? Here, I'll do it for you. Hey, Claptrap, how are you? Oh, I'm fine. I wish you wouldn't beat me up. Why? Because it really hurts.
You make a good point, Claptrap. But beating you up makes it feel really good. I know.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
That guy sounds constipated.
Claptrap, you're a robot. Are you even capable of
Feeling pain? Well, no, I guess I'm not. So, pummeling you makes us feel good and doesn't hurt you. So there's no harm in us continuing to do it, right?
Somebody's beating on our friend Claptrap right behind this building here. So I'm gonna get my big gun out for this jerk. Nice. Well, that was cool.
Second, Flint. My new minion's a bona fide badass.
Eat it, it says.
Vamonos, minion! Arriba, arriba!
You see what I mean with this guy? He just does not shut up. Alright, so the video is kind of going on a bit, and I'm going to spare you
Minion, roll out!
this guy's rambling, because it really is annoying. I want to say that this is a very good game. I highly recommend it to anyone who has PlayStation VR. And I'm going to play on a little bit more, and as I get along in the game and I come across other cool things, I'll jump back in and make a video or two just to show it off. But so far I'm having a blast. By far it's one of the better games that came out in 2018. I wouldn't say it's the best, but if you ever catch this game on a sale, it's definitely worth it. And for the record, check on eBay. People are on there selling their bundle vouchers left and right, and you can save quite a bit of money by picking this game up on eBay. But anyway, that's going to do it. I want to thank anybody who's made it this far, and if you like what you see here, you know what to do. Just give me those 3 clicks: like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Thanks again. See you later.